Our brand's on fire. Our footprint's growing every single show. At what point do we stop wasting money by renting and do we start buying?
Buying versus renting is the biggest question in trade shows. So, at what point do you evolve into a point where you can afford to buy it, A, because it's not cheap, and once you buy it, are you able to reuse it, right? So it's about first of all, how many shows do you do a year? That's always the magic question. How many events are you doing a year? Are they the same size? Are they the same footprint? If you can get into a cadence where you're booking a similar booth space year over year, at the very least, if you do the math, usually about 3.5 years or so is your break-even point. The way we price our trade show displays, the rentals versus a purchase or full buyout, it's usually on a 3x. So if you do 4 shows with that same booth, granted you're going to change graphics, you're going to swap out certain things. 4 shows and you've not just broken even, but you're now in the green. You're now using your trade show display for free. So that's a true major win. That's an optimization, oversight on a lot of brands that just continue to rent every year. Granted, some brands, the needs are always different, right? So the secret sauce is find a trade show system. There's folks out there like a B Matrix, Duo. There's types of frames out there, Modulux, if you're gonna do it with us. Those types of frames, what they do is they grow with you, they scale with you, and they also grow or scale down with you. So whatever the size is, whatever the demand is at that particular show, you're going to be able to go into a 10 by 10, you're going to be able to go into a 10 by 20, you can go into an island, into a peninsula, into an inline. For viewers that are watching that don't know what those are, we'll put a link in the bio. But basically, the type of display footprint that you go and get will dictate the need, and these type of systems will allow you the modularity to be able to just use 3 panels for a 10 by 10, go 6 panels, go 12 panels, build closets, build rooms, create your own kind of flows and walls. We're doing an activation right now for a company where they're cutting out a hole in one of the sides of their display, and they're doing like a full-on tunnel, and that tunnel is all built by the same type of modular frames. Effectively, the frames are like framing a wall, right? And look at it as like the graphic as the drywall, right? So you got the frame, you got the stud, and then you're gonna put drywall being the graphic on the frame. And effectively, anything goes. You can go as long of a wall as you want. You can curve, you can cut through, whatever you want. But we're doing this tunnel with lighting in it, so that it's like a secret door and a wall, and it acts like an exchange or interchange between one of their brands into another brand. So that's really cool. So you have a lot more capabilities. If you have the ability to own, you should be able to warehouse it. You should be able to put it, in a crate. You should be able to have, some kind of a logistics team. It could even be a 3PL. For the longest time, I remember you guys were putting your stuff in a 3PL and you just have the 3PL ship it. That's great. That's perfectly fine. So, but being afraid to purchase should not hold you back from the scalability because it is modular.